tell us about what the job guarantee is and is not.
Okay. All right. So the job guarantee is really a policy. You can think of it as a public policy that completes the safety net. It is a policy that guarantees, number one, a basic human right. Number two, the job guarantee is a missing piece of the safety net, in the sense that as we have conceptualized the welfare state, we have figured out ways to guarantee some basic necessities, right? When people are missing retirement income, we guarantee retirement income through Social Security. When people are missing shelter, we guarantee some shelter. If people are missing education, we guarantee public education. If we're missing a job, we are not guaranteeing a job. So we are providing training, education, various other things, but we're not guaranteeing what people desire, right? What people need. So it's a employment insurance is one way to think about it. Okay, instead of unemployment insurance, we guarantee a decent paying job for all. But more importantly, the job guarantee is linked to the modern money literature because it has some very unique macroeconomic features. So just for the audience that might not be, for the listeners that might not be too familiar with the modern money currency aspects, basically we argue that in this world we have paper currency, right? We have a fiat, we call it a fiat monetary system. Basically governments are monopoly issuers of a green piece of paper that they issue and spend. But we don't really know what the value of this green pieces of paper is, right? Of these green pieces of paper. We know that governments spend on various things, but we don't quite know what is the value of that currency. And so the job guarantee has this very unique aspect that it connects the expenditure of the currency into the economy to 1 hour of publicly useful labor, right? And so it's an anchor. It is an anchor for the value of the currency. It is always anchored in labor hours. We always know what we are getting for the money that is being emitted into the economy. The other unique feature of the job guarantee is that it is counter-cyclical. And by that, what we mean is that it moves with the drumbeat of the economy. So when the economy enters in a slump, firms start laying off workers. Those workers, of course, are concerned about whether they will be reemployed. They get on unemployment insurance. The families are disrupted. Their spending patterns change, right? So they don't go to the movies. They don't go to the restaurant. Then every unemployed person, in a way, throws another person out of work, right? So you have this kind of contagion effect. Unemployment starts accelerating and accelerating because, of initial sort of boost in unemployment. And what governments do is they attempt to stop this process by, adding stimulus, spending, food stamps, various other expenditures. When the economy recovers, and as we've seen this in this past, expansion, I mean, that was a very slow and long, expansion, we've created very few jobs. So when the economy expands, jobs are created in the private sector, then the government sort of pulls back, retreats, doesn't spend so much on unemployment insurance, on food stamps, etc. So instead of doing it this way, instead of stabilizing the economy in this way, the way we currently do it, we're saying that the job guarantee is the perfect way to stabilize the economy. When Lowe's or when Home Depot lays off 5,000 people, they may or may not get on unemployment insurance, but maybe a bunch of them want to get into a project, a public sector construction project, and then they replace the loss of one job with another job. And that completely transforms the livelihood of a person, right? When you know that on the other end, there is a guaranteed employment opportunity with decent income. And so the job guarantee basically provides that safety net. People who have been laid off by private firms go into the government funded, but could be locally administered job guarantee. that expands the pool of the job guarantee of workers expands. That provides the stimulus to the economy. And when the private sector has recovered sufficiently and they are looking for new workers or looking to rehire them back, then the job guarantee shrinks and government spending on the program shrinks. And it is the perfect counter-cyclical stabilizer because you always know what you're getting for the money. Right? You always know what government is spending is you're getting a job. You're getting something useful that is being produced in the community.